To start this assignment, you need masking tape, a blending stick, this is called a paper blending tortillon, a number 2 pencil, any type, and your shading pencil, so like an ebony pencil. Also a piece of paper. I want you to give a border to the white piece of paper. To do that, you're going to use the masking tape. Important, you're going to pull off the long strip of tape, and then I want to see you guys stick it to your sweatshirt, your jeans, to de-sticky it a little bit. If you stick it right on the paper like it is right now, it will tear the paper when you pull it off. So you just want to kind of make it a little less harsh on the paper, so when you pull it later, you have a clean border, but you don't tear the paper. You can stick it on your jeans, you can stick it on your shirt. Take that tape, line it up kind of with the edge of the paper, and then just press it down gently enough that you see it sticks, and that's all it takes. It's great because you don't have to measure anything. You're just kind of get a nice, perfectly even white border in the end because you line that tape up with the paper's edge. With your number 2 pencil, go ahead and give me a nice loose swirly line across your paper. Go from one end of the paper to the next. Do not make tight curls. You're going to be shading these in, so if you make them really tight, you've given yourself a harder job. If you feel like there's any spaces in there that are like, kind of big, you could add another swirl or a wiggly line that goes through to break up a little bit of that space. I'm going to turn this. For example, this is going to be hard to shade. It's got too much going on as a shape. So I'd like to divide that, make my life a little easier. So I'm thinking just kind of a line that curves through there. We are done with the number 2 pencil. Toss it. Now you need to start working with an art pencil, so a softer leaded pencil, like an ebony pencil. And you're going to need your blending stick to make your life a little easier. In every section, so think of these as sections now. This is a section. This is a section. This little guy here. This thing. This whole piece here is a section. You've created shapes. You're going to go into each of those shapes and begin shading, demonstrating to me blending. So you can start light and go dark, or dark and then go light, whichever way you prefer. Work with that soft pencil and give me a full value range from black to very light gray. To make that value range happen, it's pressure on your pencil. So as I move the pencil, I'm constantly changing my pressure. So I'm pressing really light. As I move back over here, I'm going to press harder. Keep that pencil moving though. That's how you avoid ending up with streaks or chunks or stripes. Now, I mentioned making your life easier. You can use a pinky finger, or this is even better because you can really control the edge. Use this and smear that graphite around, smooth it out. Be careful though, if you are heavy-handed, you don't want to blend so much that you lose the shift in value from dark to light. I think I could go darker, go back and press a little harder up here. Next job, you're going to move to the next section, but here's the rule, and this is going to be a challenge. You cannot have the same values touch on either side of a line. That's my lighter value. I could have gone lighter, by the way. On the other side of this, it can't be the same, otherwise what's the point of the line? So I'm going to go ahead and start right here with a dark value. As you move through this whole project, you need to be keeping that in mind. How can you shift the value and the shading around so that the same values never touch across a line? When you're finished, you're going to peel the tape off, but I want to show you guys a trick. It may start to tear, and if that happens, you want to really support the paper with your fingers and try to prevent it from tearing. Slow down. The other trick is pull away. Do you see the angle of my tape here? I'm pulling away from my artwork so I don't pull into it and tear the picture this way. So very gently peel all that tape off, and you're done.